Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. I'm Kentucky Hawkeye, and...
This is his daughter, Bonnie.
And we're going to have a little fun here with something we're calling Family Fun Night here at Hawkeye's old-time gaming Emporium here. And this is going to be our third week into a game called The Return of the Obra Dinn. It's been a lot of fun for us. Hello, Telzy. Hello, Aseloth. I see that you're here as well. Thank you for coming along and joining us. And without any further ado, because we used all the ado at making dinner last night, so let's get things rolling.
On to the Obra Dinn investigation.
Yep. All right, come on. I must have accidentally closed the game, so we'll just quickly reload it. There we go. Alright, so for those of you not familiar with this game, I'll let Bonnie give us a quick synopsis here. Is the game too loud for you? The music?
It could go down a few levels.
Okay, let's crank that down a little bit.
Yep. Allow us to set the scene. The year is in the early 1800s, late 1700s, and the good ship Obra Dinn has disappeared with 60 souls aboard, captain, crew, passengers, etc. Some 4 or 5 years later, the ship reappears with nary a soul on board. I and my father are in the role of an investigator on behalf of the Honorable East India Company, which, being the Honorable East India Company, would very much like to know what the heck happened.
So that is our job, to figure out what happened to everybody on board here. Let me do some more adjustments here.
And we have been gifted with a magic pocket watch that, when opened in the presence of a dead body, takes us to a memory of the moment of death.
All right.
Excellent timing on the audio sting.
Let us continue here. And let us know how the sound balance is. I've been having some issues with OBS over the past few weeks. I've been having a lot of sound issues. So let us know how the balance is as we go here. The music there was a bit on the loud side. Okay, when we left off, we had been walking around. We found these remains. So I believe this is where we left off. Hey! NNG9, thank you very much for the bits. Thank you for coming along and joining us. We're hoping to have a lot of fun with this game. This is new to us. I've seen some people stream it, but I've not seen the whole thing before, so we're coming into this kind of blind and all that, so we're going to try to figure as much as we can. If you know the game, no backseat gaming and stuff like that. If you
Please.
if you have ideas and clues and all that, because you're trying to solve it along with us, feel free to join along with.
Yeah.
But as one of our favorite characters in Doctor Who used to say, no spoilers.
Now let's see how this guy died.
Yeah, so we're trying to solve the reason why all these people on this ship that have suddenly appeared have died.
Is this the poop deck? What's going on?
A lot of gas and nausea? Oh!
Hello!
A lot of squish.
Yeah, that would be the Kraken.
Yeah.
That wreck shop with the captain's wife and several other people.
Alright, let's see. Do we know who this guy is?
Oh, the fellow who drew the portraits we've been using.
Oh, this is our portrait guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me change our position a little bit to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is ES, so we can solve this one real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see, is it the... I'm trying to remember what button we hit to do that.
Tab, but I don't think it's going to let you until it fades. Or maybe it does.
We just got to get to the right page, it looks like.
Yeah, because it hasn't shown us the page because it hasn't ended the scene.
Oh, it hasn't ended the scene yet. That's right. We've got to look around for. So we have him getting squished. Our artist.
And
we have this
somebody
person there
who sees it happening. And a couple of guys.
Like, just the people here along here on the ship. All
What
right,
a way to
so,
go.
On the bow. Location of the...
Edward Spratt, who we already identified.
has met an unknown fate, which is...
Squished.
Well, unfortunately, squished isn't a choice. I think we gotta go with crushed.
Yeah. Crushed by a beast.
By a terrible beast.
Yeah, I'd say it doesn't get much more terrible
Doesn't
than
get
Kraken.
much more terrible than that beast.
Unless it's like straight up Cthulhu, but we don't know who set this Kraken, so
present. Okay,
whoever he is, who we can
whoever he
apparently
is.
identify. Brennan. Good old Brennan. Somebody who Brennan clubbed in the mutiny thing.
Another
Unknown.
guy.
Martin
The
Parrott.
third mate.
Guy who was crushed by a
Crushed by
cannon.
the cannon. Paul Moss, who
Moss.
was killed by an unknown person with a sword.
Guy
He
who
was
was
shot by the cannon beast.
Jackson shot him.
Jackson shot him.
And
That's
Abram,
one of the guys who identified. He was one of the guys from India. We know Maba. We don't know him yet. We know he was clubbed.
And apparently we now know enough to ID him.
Evidently.
Yeah. He's still loose shirt guy.
Yeah, loose shirt guy is still out and about. Alright. Let's walk around here.
Alright, shaky shaky pocket watch means there's another corpse around here
Yeah.
somewhere, but...
Alright, there's those two people.
Hello, more fellows. So we've got... Looks like... is that Martin? I think that's Martin.
That was our ship's doctor, wasn't it?
No, the ship's doctor had a tie and a monkey.
Oh, that's right.
He didn't have a full
And
beard.
there's that guy. Who's that? He's
That's
that.
him.
And evidently we know enough to identify him possibly because we got a clear look at the face.
Yeah.
That's him.
For those new to this, that fuzzy face quality means we can't tell who this guy is yet. If it's clearly delineated, we can tell, but it might be tricky.
And that's that guy.
Yeah, I think we already ID'd him.
Yeah, we already had him.
So...
This isn't about being able... There, 13 other people are visible.
This isn't nearly 13 people.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You and I were thinking exactly the same thing here.
Yeah.
They must be up here.
This
Okay,
is
here
a
we-
little... Oh, what?
Alright, so
Something going on overboard.
who's this? Okay, that's that
That's Turban Fellow.
guy with the turban. This is
An unknown.
another unknown one. This was the...
Fellow with the mate's hat, but not one of the mates because he's not standing with them.
And there's that guy.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, accidentally hit the button. I played Skyrim so much I hit the space bar to jump.
It's a common thing.
Alright.
Where is the white glow of our dead person?
Yeah.
Not here.
It's acting like there's someone else dead we need to find.
Not.
Unless it was that guy that was...
Yeah, see that white... The guy who was stooped over
Yeah.
on deck.
That's exactly where I was heading. Yep.
What happened to you, buddy?
He gets squished as well?
Well, there's no tentacles in that area.
Yeah. At least not now.
Yeah, this
Okay,
might
we're
be...
back. Okay, we
This
got
might
now we
be
hit the space
early on
bar.
in the attack.
We'll find out in a bit.
Off the smoke doth go. Where it stops, we already know.
We already know.
Here-ish?
Should be right here.
Hello, smoke. And there's our weird light in the distance.
Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, this guy's Danish.
Cold-blooded murder? Yes! Cold-blooded murder.
Yep. Clubbing, for sure.
Okay. So, dude with club had his brother die in something involving the ropes.
Yep.
And the Danish guy was blamed.
Yep.
By him.
Mm-hmm. So this guy would be the Dane.
So they were trying to... What, they were trying to leave the ship?
Yep, looks like they're trying to get away on...
A lifeboat.
a lifeboat. Who's this? That's a new face to us.
Yeah. So's he, I think.
So's he. Who's this?
Eey.
Alrighty.
So they were just trying to get out of
So
here.
we need to find someone who's got the same last name.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
we
have
can
to,
identify him.
yeah, we'll have to check the
brothers.
manifest.
We'll have to check the manifest. Okay. Who is this? How did they die? Well, we know he was clubbed.
By someone very angry about his brother.
Yeah.
Do we have any shared last names? Davies,
We'll take a
Smith,
look.
Gibbs. Well, we can eliminate the Formosans because none of them had the same names.
Mm-hmm.
Milroy, Lank, Zhang Wei, Top
Okay,
Rock,
here's
Peters,
here's
Land.
our only Dane so far.
Okay, we know it was the Dane that was killed. Let's go back and check for, okay, I'm going to start that phrase over. Let's go back and keep looking for shared last names.
Yeah.
And confirm that that is, in
Okay.
fact, the only Dane. There could be another one later down the list.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. I guess there is only one Dane.
All right. So now we need to find people who could possibly be brothers. All right. So.
Because so far, that's a lot of names. Spratt, Finley, Southey, Dahl, Moss, Lau, Galligan, Anderson, Milroy, Lanke, Hirschtick, Botterill, Walker, Volkov, Toporov, Peters, Naples, Rajub.
Wasn't there another Peters somewhere? Or am I just
Is
remembering
there?
this name from before?
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Oh!
Yeah, yes, Peters!
I thought I remembered seeing that.
It's one of the Peters.
Now. So which one though?
Okay, that one's... that's up in the air.
Alright. I'm gonna do something crazy here.
What?
Okay. No, neither one of them has been marked by us for anything yet.
Okay.
Okay,
So we just don't have the information.
yeah. We know it's between one of two people.
Okay, so we either we need to wait for somebody to say a name,
Mm-hmm.
or there's going to be some kind of distinguishing clue between these two.
Yeah.
Because it's like the women from before. They're going to give us some way to tell.
Right. There's got to be a way to figure it out.
Even if it's as hard to see as a wedding ring.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's look at the text here, see if that gets us anything.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. You killed my brother. The ropes. Yeah, no names.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole... Now, the guy that we saw that had his leg mangled in the ropes hanging off the side, he got shot first, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not...
He got shot because... And besides, I think because that was during when they were trying to get away from the boat, when the women and Paul and whoever else was in that boat were trying to get away from everything, and he was one of the people trying to get away or let them get away.
Exactly.
And he got shot, and his foot got tangled in the ropes, and that's how we found him.
So that's not him. That may be something. It may be something. We haven't seen anyone else who's died in the ropes only yet.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen him yet.
Yeah. Whatever this is, this happened right at the beginning of the squid attack, it looks like, because there's not a lot of tentacles about, but there's about to be.
Looks like it, yeah.
So we're looking for something that happens way sooner. Shouldn't have waited so long.
Right.
Like, this didn't happen yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing else telltale in the text that was going to help us out with that.
Good thought.
Yeah. All right. I don't see anything else there.
Yeah. 3 others were present. That would be murderer, witness, due
Collected
date,
by the
vote.
unknown.
But one of these people saw the whole thing.
This was the guy that was in the boat next to where everything was. And this is the guy who did the clubbing.
Yeah. Which we apparently know enough to identify already.
Well, let's see. What is it? Yeah, but it's 3
points.
arrows, which means it would be very difficult.
So we wait on that.
We have a shot at it because we know his last. We know it's got to be one of the 2 Peters.
Yeah, it's Peters or Peters.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we don't have anything else beyond that. This guy we've already done. This guy we can't identify yet.
I mean, it'd be a 50-50 guess, but they're going to give us something eventually.
Yeah. So we'll wait on that till we get something else more definitive.
Yeah. Looks like we just got the upper deck.
Okay. Is there anything else up here? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, like this.
Okay, he's got a bunch of books.
That might be relevant. Like, we know the doctor had a bunch of books, but we already identified the doctor and the surgeon's mate.
Yeah, and the surgeon's mate. So who else would have a bunch?
Okay, who needs to... Maybe, like...
Oh.
I don't know. Do ships have accountants?
Let's take a look at something here. Let's take a look at roles here. Oh, we don't have...
We don't have enough.
Okay, it's not gonna let me get into it. Unless...
We can go back to the full list. Mates, surgeons, carpenters. Can't imagine a carpenter needs a ton of books. Butcher, gunner, gunner's mate, purser.
Purser, maybe, because he's supposed to keep track of everything. Belongings and stuff like that.
Oh, so like he's the ship's accountant?
Similar.
Okay. Artist? I mean, if they were notebooks, but he's busy on the lower floor getting
that's
squished.
The one who got squished. That's the one who got squished.
Or it could be one of the passengers.
Ship steward, but he doesn't look... Well, he might be Indian.
We can't really make the coin toss.
Yeah, captain steward. Okay, so we got some different possibilities.
Steward.
Okay, so...
Midshipman, topman, topman.
Alright, so, alright.
I'm having too much fun.
I thought I'd take a chance to see if we could find something that would help us out, but it could be several different possibilities. Okay, through the door.
Yeah.
See if we can find any other clues.
Onward!
See if we can find some more clues here.
Yeah.
Alright.
A lot of dead.
We've unlocked a lot of chapters, stuff with the Doom here.
Who are
Those are
these
the ones we
people
still
and
have
what
to finish.
happened?
Their fates are cataloged here.
Okay. Yeah. Like, we guessed the helmsman fairly early on, but we don't know what happened.
We haven't seen anything happen to him yet.
Yeah. The bargain.
Can't do that.
The unknown chapter.
Yeah. Alright.
Fill in people because the first episode had serious audio issues and isn't going up anywhere. We were given this book by Henry Evans, who is the surgeon on board. And he said in the introduction to the book that we're not going to find out what happened in that chapter until we figure out everything else and send the book back to him.
Okay, we got another body over here. But I want to go back.
Is that an old body or a new body?
I'm not sure. Okay, I want to look around here, see if we can find any other clues. Okay, that's
Locked.
still locked. But that's alright.
That just leads back to the main chamber anyway.
Okay.
This is like, where is this on the ship? The kitchen? Yeah, kitchen, because
Yeah,
pots.
this would be the galley.
Pots and pans and pans and pots and pots and pans.
Yeah, because we already saw these guys
Yeah.
underneath the cannons.
What was I saying? New body. These bodies are all at least 3 years old. Probably more.
Alright, when we came down the steps...
Okay. What are you thinking? What are you
I'm getting myself confused here. Okay. Sorry, I got myself a little bit lost.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
Alright, when we came off the stairs and I turned... I thought I saw something along the sides there, but I guess I
Oh, I mean, it could have been the thing outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Further context on the thing outside. In one of the scenes, there's a light that's been twinkling outside the ship since we got on board. We didn't know what it was for a long time. We thought it might be a lantern of some kind. There it is. We could see it through the window. But in one of our scenes, we found this big cabinet, and in the bottom drawer, there was a conch shell letting off the same kind of light. So there is someone out there watching us. Because that thing is not... That has to be that shell.
Okay. Alright, we've done all of those. Alright, shall we go back upstairs?
Yeah. Sure.
Alright. That's where he was.
Yeah.
Alright, where should we go next?
Well, I think we've explored pretty thoroughly up here. I think maybe we should keep going down levels.
Keep working down?
Yeah.
Okay.
To continue the investigation.
Yeah. Alright, let's go
The Obra Dinn
down
investigation.
here.
Wait, was that door in the back corner open before?
Hmm?
That door.
Whoop, hang on.
It might have been. Oh yeah, because this is where we found the leg.
Yeah, because that's where that guy's leg was hanging there. Alright, in we go.
These are our two victims of a lung disease.
Yeah, the ones who died
Not-
from some sort of sickness.
Not consumption. Apparently. Which would have been freaking nasty, because get consumption on a ship and everybody's dead.
And there's the cow's head that we saw earlier.
TB is nothing to joke at.
Alright.
Mystery box. Something to do with the anchors. We have our
This was
way
the
into
Carpenters
the
Room.
Carpenters Room. Whoa. Is that dust or flies?
Not sure.
There's something on the other side of that wall.
Well,
It looked like some kind of peephole. No, I don't. And we can't look down over the edge. There's no jump button.
yeah.
looked like
Trying to estimate about where it was.
we have the map of the ship.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back down. Forgot about that.
Yeah, let's go back down, pull out the map, and see if there's actually something on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
And if so, how do we get to it? Because I don't think I've seen any new open doors. Yeah, because there's these slots in the wall.
Let's see, where was it?
There. Right there. So, open the book and go to the map. Because we're on the...
Alright, that's where we are right... Here's where we are right now.
There is something. There's... It looks like some kind of hallway on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, shall we go? Looks like you can access it from here.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's time to see whether that's dust or flies.
Yep.
Because if it flies, that means we've got more memories to reach.
That means we got more clues to go after. Oh, wrong direction.
Was it? I thought that was...
Oh.
Hello.
Never mind. Aha!
Yeah, that's flies.
You got it. Good job.
You're the one who saw it.
Okay, it's not only a body, but some other stuff there as well.
Yeah. Ugh. The Krakens? So, somebody shoot him? What? What? What?
Okay.
What the heck?
Alright, we're going full Cthulhu now, I think, here, everyone.
What the heck was that?
I don't know, but I think we'll soon find out.
What the heck? I think I see why they gave us all these peepholes!
Yep.
Oh gosh! He's got spiked to the wall? And you're hiding. And you're...
Yeah.
Gosh.
They're all looking that way. Okay.
What the heck? 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 What the heck?
Soldiers of the sea.
Soldiers.
In the port walk. That's where we were. This guy here.
Super hard to figure out, but...
Not necessarily clawed.
Well, either he got spiked like that other guy,
Spiked.
or he got shot.
Spiked.
And good luck figuring out who he is. What the heck was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was him. He was there. The surgeon was there.
Charles Minor. That guy. The captain was around.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery strongman.
And that guy. Alright, body's still there, so we can get a little look around. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Alright, now we can get around. Let's see.
I don't think we can.
Alright.
There's no way out this way, and it won't let us go far enough.
Okay, there's him.
So they're in there, wherever in there is.
I want to get a look through every window here.
What the heck?
Okay, that's blocked by stuff. That's blocked by stuff.
Crab legs for days!
Yep. There's that guy. Nope, it's not going to let us out. And he's looking at something.
He's hiding. He's hiding for his life.
Wait a minute. Is that all books, the books and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our book guy.
But the surgeon's on the... I want to say, I thought the surgeon was on the other side.
Yeah, that's our guy with the books.
So that might be our... What was the term? The purser?
Could be.
Good gravy.
That's this guy. Oh, that was the...
That was the cook. Or butcher.
The butcher.
Yeah, butcher.
It's not going to let us get to him to...
No.
Identify.
But I kind of think he might be our next corpse.
He's probably going to be the next one, yeah.
Yeah. Long blood trail.
Yeah.
So our guy got injured, and then this.
Yeah.
And he made his way. Yeah, you can see the spike.
Yeah, he got spiked.
You can see the tip of the spike. And the spike finished him off.
Yeah.
Good.
Alrighty. Alright, shall we go ahead and activate on him?
This is how you do good horror. You don't let us take a look at that thing right away.
Okay. And we know where this is going to lead us.
No wonder they didn't find his body and move it and chuck him overboard. Hidden back here. Taking a loop around the supplies.
Alright, here he is.
Good.
Right there.
The Kraken was one thing. No, you don't.
Okay, someone's trying to get him down.
So, they've... Okay, so they've downed this thing.
Yep.
And they're trying to get him down. They're throwing water on it.
He's getting...
Somebody said give me that gun, so...
Yeah.
Like a mortar?
Yeah, it looks like a mortar of some kind. He's got a sword.
That is one freaky crab.
They put a bunch of swords in it. They got him with a sword there.
So, crab has spikes, and they sword stabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's our blood trail from our guy trying not to get...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Unknown, they say.
Well, it was unknown.
And now it's not.
Alright.
Night.
So he was in there. This is one of the brothers.
Yeah.
This was the other guy that got spiked. This was the guy we saw in the book room.
Okay. Do we want it... Wait, was he identifiable?
Yeah, they've got him listed as identifiable now.
Okay, I kind of want to check the map to make sure that is the purser's office before we assume he's the purser, but I think it might not be a bad guess.
All right.
Because we've seen him with books twice now.
Yeah.
And once was maybe in the office. Unknown.
All right.
Yep, that's the purser's office.
That's the purser's office. So I have a feeling he's going to be the purser. Hey, Deuce, good to have you along with us here.
Yeah, we just got traumatized by crab monsters.
All right, so.
Okay, slight exaggeration, but what the heck?
All right, so.
He is our prospective purser. Purser. Duncan McCain.
There it is.
Scottish.
All right, we're going to go
Yeah,
with
that
him
wasn't a
being
Scottish
the
accent.
purser for now.
We've got another corpse. Surprise, surprise. Please don't be the monsters.
Okay, now who's this guy? This
He's
is one of the
the
brothers.
brother.
Trying to go down into there. This was that guy there.
You.
Okay. Alright, that's him. Him. Alright, let's do some more looking around here.
Is there anything up the other walk?
That's what I was wondering.
I mean, these peepholes might be a good way to look into other people's rooms, but...
Yeah.
Excellent view of people's bunks. There's the surgeon's room.
Yeah, that's
There's all the
surgeons.
bottles and books. And up on top of there is where the monkey was.
Yep. And we go down here is where that other guy is. Alright, shall we take a look on him?
Yeah. No wonder the people wanted off this boat.
Yep. There weren't enough lifeboats to go around for a reason.
You see, this is why they made the rule after the Titanic, which isn't going to happen for another century. Oh, so it is the crab's body. And the guy's?
We'll find out.
So the crab and the dude die at the same time.
Looks like it.
And it just counts as one dead.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a pleasant way to go.
Alright, so
Immolated.
there he is there. He's
There's the
getting
guy
the
with the
mortar
gun.
ready. Yeah. He's getting spiked
He's getting burned.
and burned.
So they're stabbing the... Wait. This isn't one creature. There's the crab. And there's whatever that is
Yeah.
riding it.
There's that guy with the sword. There's the one who got spiked.
So that's what they meant by soldiers.
Yep. More coming down to help. This was our guy that got spiked and worked his way around.
Yeah, it looks like he got spiked, and then he got spiked again.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Nasty.
Okay, so we already know who this guy is.
We already ID'd him as Charles Herstick. Immolated. Burned.
Alright, that means we got 3 right. And the butcher.
And our artist.
And our artist. All right.
Of course, there's going to be more bodies in this case.
He's going to have us do it for... Oh, right there. Looks like.
Somebody else got burned.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. Wait, why are they... The threats in the...
Well, don't forget, the guy that gets spiked over here, there's probably something coming out from over this side. Two more bodies down.
They make for the lazarette. I don't think that's... That might not be our corpse. That's the corpses we're interested in.
Yep. I thought making those.
Yeah. Might have been the flames, but no.
Nope.
We already covered who died in the flames. It just wants to do its little loop-de-loo.
Here we go, loop-de-loo.
Here we go, loop-de-la. Here we go, loop-de-loo.
Oh, it's a 2-for-1 sale.
Yeah. 2-for-1 sailors.
Boom, boom.
Good thinking. Decrabitated.
Mm-hmm.
You tried.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
is... Oh,
That's a person.
it's a person
That's a
riding the
person.
beast. Yeah.
So he chucked the
And
lantern
there's
at
the
it.
lantern going at it to try to burn it.
There's our guy. Falling back in. You tried so hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one.
And there's
another one.
Another one that's also being ridden. And there's our guy with the mortar.
And somebody else coming up from below.
The little mini howitzer.
Yeah.
James Wallace. We know one of them.
The other, we don't.
Claude?
Yep. Clawed right up the neck.
We know he...
Was also clawed.
Claude. But not sure that we don't know who he is.
Well, he's a 3-fer.
Yeah.
He's got 3 triangles, which means gonna be hard to find.
Yep. Now.
I think at this point, if it's a 3-fer, we just leave it. If it's a 2-fer, maybe we look around some more. But if it's a 1, we shouldn't even have to backtrack much.
Yep. And here's everybody else. All right.
Can't get down there by this side.
Hmm?
Can we go around the other side? Will it let us? Because I think the gate down is open. Almost open.
Almost open. That's that guy.
Here's our circus strongman.
There's him.
You are trying so hard. What can man do against such reckless seaweed?
Alright, who's this guy? That's that one. That's him. Him.
Her shtick. And our butcher.
That's our butcher. And that's our two victims there.
A lot of spike.
And there's spikes that were thrown out.
And can I say, I love how they manage to tell you the direction of something that's flying through the air. They've got all these little bits trailing across.
Yeah.
It's like how we knew that Brennan was the one who shot the guy who was falsely executed. Theoretically, there shouldn't be much of a way to tell, but they watch their smoke and their lines, so you can tell exactly where a projectile came from.
Okay, we've got another spiked body here, it looks like.
That's the guy who crawls around, I think.
Could be, yeah.
Because remember, he got spiked,
Yeah, that's right.
and then he
that's
crawls
right.
around and gets spiked
And
again.
that's which end of the ship we're on. Yeah, that's right.
All right. Who else?
Yeah, he's trying to push that open to get down into there. Okay, no exit door, so there must be more for us to do here.
Well, we're looking for another body. Shaky, shaky, watch. That is lamp. Upstairs?
Upstairs. Of course.
Yep, I can already see some of the white. So you're trying to stab it, which
there's
isn't going to
someone
do
with a sword
anything.
there.
Throw another lamp at it.
Ah, here we go.
Spiked.
Someone else who got spiked. Looks like he's got one of the guys with the turbans.
They almost look like crystals in that shot.
Yeah. Alright, so...
How's that for your Monster of the Week show? Seaweed-wearing people riding urchin-spiked crabs. If the butcher had survived, he'd be really happy.
Yeah.
Crab legs for days.
Mm-hmm.
Literally crab legs for days. There he is.
I lost track.
Turn it. Forward. Turn. There.
Okay, here we are. Got myself turned around, got lost a little bit. A demon, out of the way.
Well, yeah, demon. Keep that in mind.
Nick.
It caught it, and then you caught Spike. And that guy behind you is about to catch Spike.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first one on its way down.
Yeah.
You threw an axe. An axe isn't gonna do you any good, lad. There's our other guy.
Yeah.
Someone dead.
Yeah.
Someone else dead.
That's already done for Nick, so
So one of these two people is Nick.
must be
I
Nick.
want to say the guy with the spear.
Yeah.
Or it could be that guy. Actually, yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Now there's something I want to look at on the script real quick.
Endemo.
Alright. We know he was spiked.
Spike through the heart, and that's to blame.
What language is that?
I would say Gaelic, but we already identified our only Gaelic guy.
Yeah.
Oh, demo. Definitely European.
Yeah.
Could be Scottish, but...
This guy
we
here.
can't ID him yet. But
Hang on a second.
what are you thinking?
That's done for Nick.
Come on. Boss. Boss!
Yeah.
These two people, the guy who just died worked for the person who ducked down.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know who they are, but we know they work the same trade. And we know who's the superior.
Yeah.
Like the Austrian guy with his Frenchman.
Mm-hmm. Alright, which one do you want to do first?
I think it's going to make us choose one. I think that the watch decides, we don't.
Okay.
And the watch has decided,
It's this one.
stab.
Okay. I didn't know if it would give us a choice or not.
The watch does not give choices. The watch will do what it dang well pleases. Did you get stuck?
Okay, here it is. It's just taking a big loop around.
Alright, well, we already kind of know how he died.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what more we know.
Yep.
Never question the decisions of the Avatar of Time.
That's true, Volps. That is true. Yeesh.
Normally it's the fish that get turned into shish kebab.
Okay, he's being
So he's
thrown.
falling.
He's falling. And here are all of our people.
Strongman. Is that Brennan? That's Brennan.
That's Brennan.
Go to old I'm going to survive until the last possible moment, Brennan.
Yep.
Beanie boy.
Yeah. So they've got spears. Whoever's writing these things have spears.
Yeah. One used his spear already, and the other
Yeah.
held on to it for a while longer.
Right.
Who is this? Well, I think we know.
Speared.
Speared.
Now.
How many Nicks do we have?
That's what I was checking.
Roderick Davy. Nicholas Botterill,
Top man, which would work.
which makes sense. Nathan. I don't see any other Nicks.
Yep, I think it's going to be him.
I think we've nicked our Nick. Or rather, the spearman nicked our Nick.
Yep.
Was speared by?
All right.
Was speared by?
And oh,
Yeah. It's not going to register anything until we tell her that it was this
Beast.
crab rider.
Yeah. Now, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah.
Because we just got our 3, and if we're right about everything, then this is our second.
Yeah, this will be our second one.
So if we get another one right. And he didn't get the chance to say anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Another corpse.
And he...
Well, he hasn't hit the deck yet, so where's our other body? I mean, it's the fall that killed him.
Yeah,
so
well, it's probably going to take us...
It's going to take it to us anyway, anyway,
to
isn't
that
it?
one, so... Yeah. It'll probably take us... It should take us to here.
And ye shall be ever suspended, or you'll be there.
Now we'll find out what if it's a straight fall or what happened.
Well, we know he was a topman. Not the only. Hello. Zap.
Mm-hmm. So he was struck by lightning.
It actually wasn't the fall that took him.
Okay, there's the critter crawling up there. Where that
There's
one
our
is.
Nick.
Look, there's the other one coming up. So there's the one that speared the first guy. No, that was the one that came up.
That's the one that came up behind everybody.
That still had the spear.
And went straight down.
And that's the one
Well,
that got him.
we can't get in there yet.
Yeah.
Good opportunity to mark off who all our top men are.
Yeah. So these are all top men. We got one. It looks like he's still alive.
Is that loose shirt guy?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he's the one who decided to climb around the back of the ship to go after the captain.
Mm-hmm.
If he's a topman, that means he knows the riggings
Yep.
better than anybody. Who is this? We don't know. Struck? Electrocuted.
But we don't know who it is.
Well, we can mark him as an unknown topman.
Yeah, okay.
Back up.
Yeah.
And there we go.
And here's all of our other faces.
We've got everybody who's up there and everybody who's down there. Good old Maba.
Mm-hmm.
You survived for so long.
Alrighty. Yeah, Coldrake. Topsman bottomed out. Terminex, I think we may want the Terminator. Coldrake.
Yeah? Well, you know what they have in common. Kill it with fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're still here with these people.
Yeah. We can just mark these people off as topmen as
Yeah.
well, since they're up here. And like heck, a passenger is going to be climbing around the rigging.
Yeah. Oh, which one was he?
Guy stooping over with the thing in his hand. There.
Go ahead and just mark him as a topman for now.
Yeah, we can mark. I think we can mark all of these people as topmen.
Okay.
If we don't know their names already.
All right, cool.
And of course, our loose shirt guy.
Yep. Tab.
Got clubbed by Witterell.
There we go.
There's a lot of topmen.
Yep.
But honestly, this is kind of a stroke of genius in the deduction category because this is basically our guide to who is and who is not a topman.
Yeah.
Which immediately lets us say, you are, you aren't, you are, you aren't, you are, you aren't. Lets us throw a lot of unnecessary information out the window very quickly.
Yeah.
Because the topman seaman line is going to be hard to spot.
And
That's Maba. Good old Maba.
Yeah.
Alright, do we have the guy on the sail?
That's what I was trying to do. I hit the wrong button.
You.
Turban guy.
He's got...
That almost looks like one that a Sikh would wear.
Yeah, like Turkish or...
Alright, where's their top men at? Persia, Scotland, China. Where's...
Looks kind of like... I think Persian's the best fit out of those.
Yeah.
Because Russia... I mean, turban isn't really Russia.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the flat top... Because there was that hat that I thought was Turkish, but was actually Russian, but that beard is kind of weird for Russia.
Yeah, that's got more of a... That would be closer to a Persian look.
Yeah.
So I think we can probably name him.
Yeah.
And I think... That's everybody.
It's a brilliant way to bring us into the ship before the attack, and at the same time be like, hey, here's a guide to an entire class of the ship's crew.
Yeah. Alright, is there anybody else that we missed?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Hit the door?
Yep. Because I don't think it's letting us march any further back because the watch hasn't gone beetle.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's right, Calder. It got a lot of people to operate those sails.
I mean, these ropes are complicated. And now we know the faces, although not necessarily the names, to those faces.
Yeah.
Of who all's involved.
Now we need to find some new bodies.
Yeah.
You know what we might want to do?
What?
See if that guy got that lower hole to open up enough for us to go down and checking down there.
Yeah.
Aha!
It is open.
It is open now.
This is where the murder happened.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. This is where the murder happened.
This is where the murder happened. Our storage area.
Yeah.
They were keeping the crab legs for days.
Uh-huh. All right, before we activate that, let's check out some more of these. Ah. That's where all the rum was.
Supply of rum.
Supplies. Ropes and stuff. Just the general, almost like general hold area.
Firewood
Yeah.
or wood for repairs.
Sails and rope.
And a padlock.
That's padlocked. Oh, we got something dead here as well.
And that is a leg. We have another leg.
Uh-huh.
Because that's a shoe.
All right, which do you want to do first? This is where the magic happens. That's
where the murder happens.
Just about. All right.
Yes.
What do you want?
Although in this case, the magic involved is creepy pocket watch with a skull on its face.
All right. So what do you want to do first? The crab? You want crab legs, or do you want to look at the one thing we just saw?
I'm going to say let's resolve whatever the heck is going on with those ghillie suit seaweed crab riders.
All right. So crab legs it is.
Let's finish the monster we know before getting into one we
Let's
don't.
mess with the monster we know before we mess with the monster we don't.
Let's figure out how they killed the other one.
Yeah.
Do you want more? Amazing what you can do with a good old musket.
Yeah.
So he shot the crab, and it looks like the crab got him.
He tried to hit him with the pike, but
yeah, look, it's sharpened,
grabbed
so
instead.
harpoon maybe.
Here's someone coming with a sword. Okay,
That's gonna be where our door is.
Okay, and there's someone else with a sword from above.
Sword's not gonna do you any good, lad.
Yeah.
Somebody else hiding in the other hallway. Other hallway. There's a sword peeping out.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's someone behind
And someone
here,
hiding
too.
under the stairs.
Aha. That's what it was
Unless
wanting
he's
us to
dead.
see. We'll find out.
Eesh. A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul.
Mm-hmm. So was he clawed?
Yeah, he had the claw around his... Or did he have the claw around his neck? No, the claw was on somebody's sword, but he had something spiked into him. Yeah.
So was
He got legged. But I don't think leg day is an option for a method of death.
That's why you never skip leg day.
Nope, that's why you hope your enemy skips leg day.
So, were we clawed or...
I'm going to say probably clawed.
Okay. So who all else was present there?
Our strongman.
circus strongman was there. This
Our
is the guy that just
unknown
got
fellow.
clawed. This guy.
Our potential Persian, Maba.
Mappa was there. And one of the
Our
brothers.
Peters.
Okay. Let's see. Ghillie suited
is
crab
how-
riders make me think of... Yeah.
80,000 leagues under the sea.
Mm-hmm.
You should have seen me when this thing made its debut.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
This is
if
what
you
they
were
would
there.
have been if they were making the movie today rather than back in the 60s when that one was made. Okay.
We
open
do
the
not
door.
have an ex-corpse, but we do have a corpse.
I want
under-
to try to get a look and see who this guy is back here.
Well, try hitting E. Oh, he's trying to stab at
That's the brother.
That's the brother trying
one
to
of the
stab at the
brothers.
crab from
Trying
underneath.
to stab him from underneath.
Crab stab. Crab
This
stab.
was the other guy. The other African American looking
Yeah.
gentleman.
So the claws are nowhere near him, but he got leg spiked. Hello, Maba.
That's Maba.
You know, it's kind of fitting that with those concentric circles tattoos that it's the Kraken with all the suckers that got him. This is how we get nameless
And
creatures
up
from the depths.
There
Yes.
is our
Strongman.
circus strongman. All right, the door.
To the door.
Alrighty.
Soldiers of the sea. Dead, 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 dead. No disappearances.
Yep. It's because we put the...
Yeah. So everybody who died here, we saw die.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how you crack a crab leg. You need a hammer or a nutcracker. A knife doesn't do well for that. You are correct. Worst case of how to have a seafood dinner. Also correct, Coldrake.
Yep. Alright.
Although I will say, Vulpes, I don't think there's a nutcracker big enough. Maybe if you get the one straight from the ballet when they're when he's human-sized. Depending on what version of the Nutcracker ballet you're watching. But so
Okay, is this where the other one was, right?
yeah.
And we get some drops of blood leading to it.
Yeah.
Just trying to see what that actually is.
That is a shoe.
Hmm?
That is a shoe.
That is a shoe?
That is a shoe. If only they had a giant bowl of melted butter. Steward. Heck yeah.
Okay, there's...
Throw it.
There's our ship's steward.
So John lost a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's steward went waka.
Yeah.
And when in the timeline is this?
Trying to figure that out. Okay, there's our steward.
There's our steward. So who was talking? That's the captain.
There's the captain. Yeah.
That's the captain's steward.
Yeah.
So there's John, who lost his leg.
Yeah. They're getting rope to tie him up with. There's our ship's doctor. Lost his leg. So he's our ship's steward, so it's not that other guy. Because this, I think, is a different person than when we thought earlier with the books.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Red wine vinegar and Old Bay. You know what? If the crabs hadn't been dead for so long, I think our investigator would have wanted some of that.
Unholy captives.
R.E. timeline, perhaps
Mary
the steward
Islands.
saw something initially that drove him bonkers before they came aboard. Good point. And there's something else to it
Yeah.
that I will get into after we've backed off from this a bit. Because there is one term that I looked up before this. Because it got mentioned a time or two and I was curious. And when I
So,
realized what it
sword?
meant, I stopped. Killed with a sword. Well, he lost... Was there a sword in there?
Yeah, there was a sword on the ground.
Okay, so somebody hacked off a leg with a sword. Eesh. They said John. Are there any other Johns?
That's what I was looking to see.
No.
Yep.
Oh, John Naples.
And this would be, this guy's not one of the mates because he's not in one of the dress uniforms.
Okay, he's Welsh.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the script. Who was it that said something not in English? If it was the dead man. Okay, so the person who said something not in English was the steward.
Yeah. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
Where's the rest of his leg? So the dead guy is John, but not the
Right.
mate John.
Yeah. And it was one of the guys shooting at the execution, so he's not
He
one of
didn't
the
have
mates.
a leg to stand on, Coldrick. You know what? The steward didn't either.
Bad pun alert. Bad pun alert.
What do you mean, bad pun? It's a pun. Skilled with a sword. By...
All right, let's get to...
The captain said, my steward.
My steward, so that'd be the captain's steward.
Yeah. And he said Eradol, which is...
All right, we got some IDs.
3 more fates correct.
We narrowed him down.
Nick
We
Barrow.
got him finished off.
And Wallace.
James Wallace.
All right.
So that makes 18 souls accounted for out of our 60.
Mm-hmm. We're whittling them down.
Yep.
3 by 3.
Good detective.
Thanks,
work, Creed.
Goldrake.
Thanks, Goldrake.
All right, now.
We still have to put an ID
What I
on the
want to
steward.
do now is...
Yeah, ID the steward.
Yeah. That's him.
He looks so happy. Okay.
The captain's steward.
Well. Yep.
It went down to 2. So. Alrighty.
Alright. Well, since we have a moment, I'll talk about the thing that I said I was going to get into. There was one term that I've looked up since this last time we were here,
Yeah.
and now it's coming up a lot. It got hinted at. I mentioned in the first episode of this, which is not getting posted, that I started watching a playthrough of this but didn't get very far into it, and the term came up there. What does the term lazarette remind you of?
Lazarus.
Mm-hmm. So I looked it up. The lazarette is a part of the ship close to the back. Kind of, on a smaller ship, it would be kind of a storage compartment. Maybe
Okay.
you'd throw your fish in it on a motorboat. But on a vessel of this size, it has a very different purpose.
For dead bodies?
It's the morgue.
It's the morgue?
That any sailor of no note will be given last rites and thrown over the side. The lazarette is where you keep a body you want to make it back to shore.
Okay. Alright, here's another body here.
Yep.
Oh, they're bringing that down.
And that's where we saw the shell.
Yeah, that's the thing we saw.
Things
that
are starting to
shell
pull
there.
together.
Yeah, back equals the stern. Yeah, that's right.
Dead body storage.
Yeah.
And unless I miss my guess, the lazarette was behind that padlock.
Probably. Alright, let's follow
Right there.
the glow. Yep. Would make sense the way they got that barred.
I didn't remember freaking crab riders. Yes, most were wrapped in canvas and weighed down and tossed overboard. We saw a couple of those wrapped up bodies during the whole lungs disease problem.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happened with this poor fellow. Yeah, persons of note. Yeah.
Yep. Like I suspect our Formosan royals. Incident with the cargo.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
They're carrying a body down.
That the seal? Well, you wouldn't want to waste wood. It was way too needed. True.
No, that... I'm not sure what that is.
That looks like a seal.
Okay. There's our ship's carpenter right there.
Yeah, carpenter or carpenter's print. Yeah.
There's our butcher.
There's our somebody.
That's our artist. Trying to get an angle to see what it is inside there.
We can't.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Volps.
Sea lion or a small whale.
Okay.
Looks more like flippers than...
All right, so
Whale.
what fate? He got crushed, right?
Yeah, he got smushed by cargo. Poor guy, bodies dropped like flies on this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the flies.
Yeah. And that's the only thing
Would
that's
have
not
been a very small baby.
Yeah, that could be. It could have been like a sea. It could have been a sea lion.
Yeah.
So we got him there. We saw the brother. He was there. This is the one we just identified.
He
Guy
gets
that got
spiked later. Charles Minor, who gets up.
One of our guys that got spiked. Now him.
He got clawed, but we...
Yeah,
Wait,
he
now
was
we
the one
know-
holding the hammer.
Yeah. So he's either the carpenter or the carpenter's apprentice mate person.
Ah, shoot. All right.
We go back to him.
All right. Let's go back.
Wait, can we get into the room?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
All right.
We can ID the carpenter and the carpenter's mate, although we can't ID which is which. Unless...
All right.
Were these...
There's the carpenter and the carpenter's mate.
Thought. Were these the two guys, one of whom called out boss?
I think, yeah. And let's think about the times.
They're not going to let a dark-skinned man be in charge.
Yeah, this is
Or are they both? Nope.
him.
He is... They're not
At
going...
this time in the world,
They are not going
would he
to let
be?
an
What are the odds
African-American
that the
man...
African American guy, unfortunately, would be the lead guy?
Not good.
Not as high. Not impossible.
Yeah. So... It's a garbage reason to say it, but I understand the reasoning and it's likely.
Yeah, it's one of those things you're having to use a lot. You have
Yeah.
to.
And if we're wrong, you know what? We're
We
not
can
going to
always
find
switch
out
it
right
back.
away because we don't know how
So
they
I
both
have a
died.
feeling he's going to be the apprentice.
Not an American. Yeah.
So I think this is going to be Marcus Gibbs.
And
This guy.
Yeah.
What? Wrong button.
well, we can go
That's
straight
all
to
right.
it from
we can do
him.
it this way.
And if we are wrong, well, we go back to that one scene where he says boss. And
Okay.
Wait a minute. Spiked.
Yeah.
The one who said boss was immediately spiked. We have it wrong.
Okay.
That's great to see.
All right. So
Because I didn't want that to be the reason that we figured it out.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy.
That guy got spiked, so he is the apprentice. And the other guy is the carpenter.
Yep.
I like that. I like that.
Yep.
If he was from another country, maybe could be boss. Well,
Yeah,
fortunately,
that's true.
this is an English ship run by the Honorable East India Company, and
But
the
okay. So we got him.
Yep.
We knew we had him correct.
and now we have the carpenter
All right,
and the
cool.
carpenter's mate.
All right.
I like that. I really
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
All right.
Seeing that art of the crew manhandling where was it? Reasons stop posting links.
Up. Did you try to send us? Did you try to do a link, Coldrick?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it looks like it timed. Yeah, it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this set not to do links and all that, just to be safe for people and all that.
Yeah, the link to the article. Okay,
Okay.
I didn't read what you
Yeah,
said.
it didn't pop up here.
Yeah.
If you will whisper that to me, I'll try to get it up. We'll try to get
Yeah.
that posted up for you.
Which, you know what? It kind of makes sense that Because, I mean, back in America, would it be the Caucasians doing all the manual labor? Who's actually going to get the experience?
Yeah. All right, so we've took care of a couple of others there using some good logic.
Yay!
All right, so now who's the other one that's being that it's triggering here?
They're trying to manhandle a sea lion or whale or something down here.
Oh,
Somebody's
right there.
raped.
That's probably him right there.
Fire it off.
Yep.
Yep. There's our man. Our dead man. Our very dead man. I feel like...
All right, I'm gonna take us off screen real quick to do something. All right, let's go back here to channel mode. Nope. Okay, there it is.
Turns out eating traditional diets of raw or lightly cooked sea life still gave them all the vitamins and nutrients to survive, even vitamin C, so scurvy prevention. Okay.
All right, there we go.
So that's one reason to be hauling a sea lion onto a boat.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
I mean, this was the time before they knew what caused scurvy, I think.
Yeah.
But you still have to stay away from my breadfruit. Bodies.
Oops.
That is not a sea lion.
Nope.
That's a sea lion that stabbed the cook. Or I think it's a cook, the way he was that.
Got him as they're carrying it down.
So these shells mean something to the...
Alright, he's got a towel over his arm.
Are you... That is not a... Then what is that? I've got a thought, but it's almost too stupid to say.
Looks like a giant shrimp. Yeah, king prawn, yeah. A large prawn, yeah.
But... Okay. It's getting late, but I want to keep going until I get a better look at that thing.
Yeah, okay, so was he clawed?
He got kind of, like, slapped with a tail fin, maybe? Or something. There were spikes under it. Spiked? Eurypterid, giant sea scorpion from prehistoric times.
Okay.
Yeah, that would grill up nice.
But I'm not sure if we know who that is, though.
Well, let's check the dialogue. Because he said... It is the guy who said fry us a solid meal. We have our cook.
Okay. Pretty sure here. And that's the guy who said it.
Yeah.
All right.
The X means this guy is dead in this scene.
Yeah. All right. So, ship's cook.
Yep. And we recently got a bunch, so we're not going to find out just yet.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a better look at the pic there. All right.
Yeah, because they've still got everything from the tail down wrapped up.
Here's him.
They're pulling a slow reveal on whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
Because they gave us the fins, and now they're giving us spikes. I want to know.
All right, so who's this guy running off? Oh, that's the steward. So who are these two? Who? Oh, this isn't the scene with the guy with the towel on his arm anymore. So we got all sorts of people walking around here. Oh, there they are.
So.
Who's this?
That is someone identifiable, but we'd have to go to the pictures to see if we actually know him. We do not know him, but they're in the same outfit, so they're in the same.
Yeah, so they probably do the same thing.
Yeah, is that because I don't see a spike?
No.
He got struck. He got slapped in the face so hard it killed him.
Yeah.
How do we denote slapped in the face so hard it killed him? Because he wasn't spiked, so that's gonna mean our prediction was wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to get in here and change. So it wasn't spiked, it was struck.
Tail.
By a beast's tail.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some sort of a
Yeah.
system of some sort. He was crushed by one of the loose cannons earlier.
Yeah, but we don't know who he is.
Alright, let's take a look at the names that are left here.
John Davies, the fourth mate? No.
No.
Too high ranked.
Gunner's mate? Not likely.
I don't think so. That's
No.
not what the uniform seemed to suggest. Steward? Possibly.
But he doesn't look... Let's see.
That outfit is either midshipman or steward.
Yeah.
Peter, wait, weren't there? No, that was last names. Sorry.
Okay, and those are all the top men. Because they're not seamen.
No.
How many midship? There's two midshipmen, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could be the two midshipmen right there.
Yeah.
We don't have a way to say which is which.
Since they're dressed alike.
We'd have to find something else.
Yeah, we don't have quite enough. We could do the flip and flop, but we don't have...
Yeah. This is turning into a whale of a tail, tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But that is not a whale.
Because even if... Okay, that didn't trigger anything. Nope, we don't have three either way.
Unknown midshipman. And by reflection, other dude is also unknown midshipman, if it'll even let us guess. It will not let us guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Which kind of indirectly tells us that neither of them are midshipmen, because if we can identify one but not the other and there's only two, then we can't have process of elimination. Everybody's busy on the deck.
They're unloading
There's that cabinet, or altar thing.
Oh.
Dead bodies. Surgeon's mate. Brennan, I think. Our circus strongman. Goat, somebody else. Captain.
There's the main
mates.
officers there. It's like they were taking that off, unloading it from there.
Yeah, because they loaded it on when they kidnapped the Formosan.
Yeah.
Wait, if they're taking it... Where's the Formosans? If the thing got loaded on, and now it's getting loaded off, I think we're about to find out what happened to them.
Okay, nope, that's one of the crewmen. That's one.
Maybe.
Okay, there's one from one of them.
And that's somebody else. So we have at least another Formosan dead.
Yeah, it looks like his hands are tied behind his back.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Is that the guy who gets... No, that's somebody else. Could it have been Barbara Manatee? Wrong area of the world for that, but...
Possibly.
Goodness.
But the only thing is, if it's Barbara Manatee, then there's going to be another question we're going to have to answer when we finish the show then.
Who's Bill?
No.
Where's Bill?
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Hat seemed authority, yeah. The top hat.
Top
I don't
hats
know if
is
those would be midshipmen or not. Okay,
well,
this
we've
guy
identified
was just...
one midshipman as not... Or we've identified one top hat as not midshipman.
Yeah. Because these are all off the officers here. There's the captain.
I mean, I think that guy was like a gunner or something.
Yeah.
Or was it that guy?
Yeah.
One of these guys was a gunner,
Yeah.
I think.
So.
Because Mr. Wolf wore a top hat. Yes, hairbrush song, yes.
Alright, so. Here's where our next body is right here. Is this one right here. Looks like they've taken him.
And there's a spike in his hand.
Who's that? Okay.
Brennan.
That's our
Yeah.
Brennan. Alright. Trigger it?
So that's a spike from whatever
Yeah. Like one of the
manatee's
creatures.
barb.
Yeah. Well, at least we know who didn't do it. We know it's not the Cebu.
Unless they're pulling a hippocampus Cebu. Which, with the way this episode has gone thus far, they might as well.
Alright.
We've already had a kraken. We've had crab legs for days with ghillie suit riders.
Alright, I'm going to position here.
He did not live to say.
Oh!
So that thing was up in the net and then fired straight through both of them.
Yep.
That thing is sentient. That is a pattern.
It fired at him, they dodged. What?
That is a pattern. The cook mentioned the shell and died. These people talk about the shell and die.
Ooh, that one just missed the captain.
This thing understands English.
Okay, this guy is interpreting. So is he Formosan as well?
We only have 4 Formosans.
I know, but I want to check something on the ship's crew.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's not going to let me do it here. That's all right. We'll
Yeah.
do it in the next one.
There weren't any Formosans in the crew. Chinese,
Yeah, that's
but
what
not
see
Formosan.
how many Chinese crew members there were.
We can't identify him yet, although he is one of the Formosans. We should, in theory, we can identify him, but he's a 3 triangle.
Yeah.
But we know they both got spiked.
Okay.
And it's the same kind of spike. Doing crime scene investigation for 60 bodies is indeed rough. And technically we've got more than 60 bodies because we've evaluated a crab and a cow.
Okay.
Shell and chest.
All right. So these both got spiked.
They both got spiked. I'm glad there's no option for spiked by insert something here. Because that means that nobody is taking one of these spikes and using it as a murder weapon.
Yeah.
And trying to say the critter did it.
Don't give them ideas.
They've got enough weapons.
All right, so we know this is one of the people from the Formosan group.
Yeah.
The 4 Formosan passengers.
Yet.
Yeah, yet. Emphasis on yet.
The mechanisms
Now-
of the game do not permit it. The mechanisms of the game do not permit it. The mechanisms of the game do
Okay,
not permit
this
it.
is what I wanted to find out here. The person doing the interpreting is not the guy standing behind him, it's this guy here.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
only one person is X'd out.
The shells must be protected.
All right, what I want to do now then is...
And I mean, with that facial hair setup, with the 2 little wigs and the soul patch, should we be worried that her mind works that way? Yes. Wait, her? Yeah.
All right, he's that guy. All right, so... All right, we got 4 topmen from China. So much for that idea.
Well, it's kind of like the Russian guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 in a row, all from the same place.
Yep. Now... It's not the guy I was aiming for. There's the one I'm aiming for.
A mystery.
All right. Formosan
All we can say
royalty.
at Cold Drake is one of us. And I'm so sorry.
All right, so we
Well,
got her identified,
I mean, in a voyage like
and he
this,
was the one who was shot. So,
you know, the dude who had it out for the Dane really should have done that instead. And, you know, not in front of people.
awaits further clues. Okay.
Yeah, we can't tell the difference between him and the guy who's sitting down. Because the other
Now.
2 we know.
Okay.
Him we can identify. He's got... I don't know. But he's a 3.
All right. Spiked by a terrible beast.
I...
Oh, it's not.
I mean, we could use the earring to guess either Sierra Leone or India, but I don't think that's enough evidence.
Yeah, it's not quite enough.
Especially since we've already got somebody else who's speaking Hindi
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. Or no, we identified that person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it looks like in theory we could identify, but
3 triangle.
yeah. All right.
Can we get a better look at the thing in the net? Or is that even an option?
Okay, hang on.
Bodies. Many bodies, and there's our surgeon's apprentice. Or surgeon's mate.
Looks like she's got scratches on
Yeah,
her
she's
face.
been clawed.
Yeah.
And that's our other Formosan guy, and that's somebody.
And he's missing part of his arm.
Oh, gosh.
Is this the other person in the entourage? I think so.
The bone looks black.
Yeah.
Did he burn himself? We can
Hard
see
to
a tail
say.
coming out of the net.
Okay. And there's the chest that they were trying to get out with.
So they're pulling the rope to haul it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tail coming out of the... Wait, look back up. That, out at the side. That... Can we take a few steps back?
Sure.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to get a look at that. Because that looks disturbingly like an arm. Did they...
Mm-hmm.
They picked up mermaids. I wasn't crazy.
All right.
Because I got the stray thought of, did they pick up freaking mermaids?
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw the flipper and I was like, no way, but no, that's a freaking mermaid.
Yeah.
No wonder she understands English.
All right. Looks like we're at the end of the chapter here.
Unholy captives In this context, indeed.
Looks like we got all of them that we could get.
Mermaids that can shoot spine spikes. Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah. Alright.
And that's a fairly early chapter, too. Put him in the lazarette with those things. Put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet reclaim his senses.
Yeah.
That's what's in the lazarette.
What?
Mermaids.
Could be.
Put him in the lazarette with those creatures.
Yeah. Alright.
And they were taking them down the ship.
See what happened here. So they left and came back.
Somebody did not. There she is. That is a mermaid.
Yeah, it is.
That is a mermaid.
He came back.
Somebody left, came back with the chest. Somebody shot him anyway.
Yep. Whoever that is.
We can look at him in the portraits in a minute.
Yeah.
And
There's
there's
the other
Formosan.
guy from the Chinese entourage, or the Formosan entourage.
Yeah.
I don't know if he is or not.
Can we? So he tied the boats together.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's the Formosan Miss and another siren
There's
and
the
another
shell.
siren, and there's the shell.
And another siren.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Cole Drake message on hold looks like an
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking
commented that it was an Asian complexion on the person who shot him.
Oh, hang on. I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wanted to make sure we weren't being racist or anything. We're
Yeah.
describing him.
Which is fair.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
calling.
I understand why that got triggered.
Yeah. We're still here in the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
Edward Nichols met
The
an unknown
second mate.
fate. Well, we know what happened.
Nichols, you're the guy who murders a person.
Yeah, he was the one who murdered
He murdered
guy and framed
the
the
Italian
guy
and
from the
framed the Formosan. No
Yeah.
wonder the other Formosan hates him if that's who it
Yeah.
is.
He had motive.
Oh, yeah. And he brings back the dead bodies of the other 2. No wonder they're...
Yeah.
He want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
By an unknown attacker. We don't know his name yet.
Yeah. So
Nichols was there.
he
Our unknown
that's the
future-
guy
That's...
the guy who probably shot him.
Yeah. And meanwhile, whoever got clubbed by Brennan later,
Mm-hmm.
or the captain's steward, one of them was giving the order not to shoot.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot.
Ahoy, they're back. Get the captain. Ahoy, recover the boats. Wait, don't shoot. I have treasure. I yield. Hold your fire, but of course,
Bang.
it wasn't one of the sailors who shot.
Yeah, I'd say we have some corpses to look at. Yeah. Yeah, let's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the Formosan.
Yeah, we just don't know his name. Okay, so there...
Came back with 3 mermaids, sirens, spike people, what have you.
He's got the chest and whatever those are. There's the Formosan lady.
Formosan man. And another siren, and another siren. And a lot of tackle.
Interesting.
And the shell.
Okay, there's where
There's the steward.
the
Captain's
I was
steward.
trying to see where he was in the picture. All right, should we do him?
Well, Starting to get kind of late.
Yeah,
And
let's
I
go.
feel like this might be something best addressed with a fresh mind.
All right, so we will. With that, we will get a little bit late. She's got work in the morning. I've got work in the morning as well. So we're going to go ahead and bring things to a close here tonight. Thank you all for coming along with us. We'll be back next Monday at the same time as well. As we will try to find out, maybe we'll find out how and why he got on the ship on this boat with all these people in the first place.
Because we know that the Formosans were kidnapped. Sirens, giant crabs, and crew unrest. Tough ship. Yes, indeed, Coldrake.
Sirens and crabs and crew unrest. Oh my!
Yeah, there was a mutiny earlier.
Yeah.
Or later, rather.
Sometime in this. So, we will be with you next time. I hope to do some of my other streams here soon as I can figure out what some of my sound issues are going with OBS. OBS and my capture card don't seem to want to talk to each other correctly for some reason. So I'm going to work on some of that on the next few days. Hopefully be back with my weekly Skyrim serial. And of course on Saturday nights with Get Grapplers Keep, my WWE 2K20 universe where a number of DMs, GMs, and TTRPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. My Skyrim serial is currently the further adventures of Eric Rosine, a Nord from Cyrodiil who's more Nord than the Nords, and he's got his 4 friends, the 4 horsemen of the Nord, traveling with him as well. And some of you may get the reference on who they are. So that's what I'll be doing. Bonnie will be back with me a week from today as well. So until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Sponsored by Diet Water.
This has been a Diet Water production.